Hello everyone, the Owl on the Brush here. Hope everyone's doing well today, and welcome to The Brush. This is an art and game development channel. I do casual gameplay usually on Sundays and 3D modeling on Tuesdays as well. I'm working on my indie game called Duel Trigger. Today I don't have my second screen, so normally I'll put like a preview up for my game, but for now, yeah, we're skipping that. But these are characters that I've made for the game. So what's going to happen here is these are going to be 3D modeled, and then I pixelate them. Kind of like, where is it? Like this right here. Let me put up some music. Today we're going to be making characters with this clothing. Something similar, I guess. I'm not sure if I can really animate a trench coat with the type of game development style I'm using. Hey Bronson, how are you? Howdy partner? Howdy. Where is your 3D model today? So today I'm not actually at home, so I instead of getting all my things set up, I actually don't have a second screen, so I can't really monitor it very well. So I figured I'd just use my PNG tuber model today. Maybe I'll make a different one because this is actually my mascot, but maybe I can do like a drawing of my other model, but just a still image. Hope you're doing well today. Today I'm working on, as you can see, the character models. Let me change the music here. So for the last level, I was thinking the characters can kind of look like this, but like have like a cowboy look, but more refined. And then I have the train level. I was thinking maybe I could make a lot of robots for that one. Trying to perfect my silicone coasters. I'm kind of getting close to a final product, but the silicone I have is transparent, so you can't really see the design very well. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. Plus, maybe I need like a pressure chamber, because the silicone has a lot less bubbles than the other materials, but I think I need to have a machine pump out all the little bubbles that are left over, because there's still some. Owl, how many genres, themes of art can you name in 60 seconds? Uh-oh. Okay. Well, okay, let me try. Let's say anime, obviously, right? Anime. We have Art Nouveau. What else is there? Oh, we have to time it though. It's 7:06. What else? Does that include film? Because there's noir, right? And then, yeah. Yes, I'm hyped. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like have a little block right now. Wait a minute. We have. Does it include like types of like physical art too? We have like resin art. Oh, ads. Okay. We'll be back. Oh, you're back? Okay. Yeah, okay, so we'll start again. Let's see, it's 7:08 right now. So, like, anime art, Art Nouveau. If you're talking about physical art, we have, like, resin art, glass blowing, and then woodworking. I think, like, that's kind of broad, right? But it's kind of hard to think of it all because art is pretty broad. So if we're thinking of painting, there's Japanese ukiyo-e art, like woodblock printing. We have Chinese brush art as well. There's paper cutting. So Chinese paper cutting, like what I do for my t-shirts, which goes into t-shirt printing, right? We have t-shirt printing. The art that I do, I'm a cartoonist, right? How do I describe that? Like Disney style artwork. There's actually a particular style that was made in like the 1920s, Chinese animation. There's French animation, right, which is different. Oh, I'm looking at a papyrus Book of the Dead artwork. So that there's Egyptian ancient artwork, there's Mayan artwork. What else? 3D art, 18, 20. Okay, I think the time's up already. It's hard for me to think about it, like just off the top of my head. Watch out, I'm gonna surprise you next stream or ambush you with another question. Well done, I applaud you. Connor asked me how many martial arts I could name, and I could only do 16 in 60 seconds. Wow. Well, you know, there's not as many martial arts probably as artwork. Ambush, I'm hyped for it. 21 is really good, Owl. That's one answer for every 3 seconds. That's good. Okay, so, well, if I'm not timed right now, but let me think of the martial arts I could name, huh? So obviously there's Aikido, there's Judo, Hapkido, we have, isn't that Krav Maga? It's Russian, right? And then Muay Thai. We have, I forgot the Filipino martial art. There's one in the Philippines. And then there's capoeira. We have, I don't even know what the old like martial art for Great Britain is. Like there's a self-defense style there. Oh, there's kung fu. We have, oh, kung fu has all kinds of different names for this stuff, but I guess that wouldn't count, right? Let's see here. Well, there's I guess there's fencing, right? Does that count as a martial art? Boxing and maybe that's it. Oh, Kali, yeah. Also, I forgot Kali when I was doing it. 10. That's hard to do, yeah. You know, every country has probably some kind of way of, like, some rudimentary form of martial arts, but only a few countries have a specialized system that you can learn, I think. Oh, I didn't even say karate. Karate. Or jujitsu. When you're on a timer, you start to forget them, yeah. I cheated the system and used 2 or 3 styles of karate and jujutsu. Lol. Yeah, you could actually probably fill it up if you knew a lot of Chinese martial arts. You know, like praying mantis style, whatever. Drunken master style, or drunken style. Oh, that emoji worked on the screen. Yeah, man, I use Wushu, Wing Chun, and Wudan. But I forgot about Taekwondo. Oh, yeah. I did as well. I forgot about Hapkido too. I trained that. Yeah, that kind of stuff happens. I purchased some of the Kit Kats. I got the milk tea variety pack and strawberry kind Kit Kats. Yeah, I saw. I didn't get a chance to reply to you, but oh, by the way, um, basically the one that with the profile picture that looks like this little owl here, that one I use with my laptop. So if you want to me to see it right away, the other one is what I look at on the go. Um, yeah, there are all kinds of flavors of Japanese Kit Kat. I'm actually going to be going to a Japanese Korean market tomorrow, so they have all that stuff there too. I don't normally eat like all that kind of stuff, and generally, those Kit Kats, like and all those other packaged foods, they have like things like preservatives, I guess. I mean, I don't know if Kit Kat has it in particular, probably, but I tend not to eat those. I eat like the fresh ones, which are like mochi snacks. You will have mochi that are packaged, and then those will have like chemicals in them that you probably are better off not eating. Um, but one of the popular snacks from Japan is pocky. I don't know, or I'm not sure if that's how you say it because I don't hear it said like that often. Um, Gotcha. If you see any snacks you recommend, send me a list of them, or fruits, peppers, etc. We want to try them on stream. Ooh, okay. One thing that you might want to try if you do that. There's a subscription service where you can order a box of Japanese sweets. So there are people who do like reviews, and then they'll sign up for this particular service. And I think they give you like a bunch of them in a box per month or something. But anyway, I'll let you know if there's anything I can think of. But generally, I like to have more of the fresh ones, not the prepackaged sweets. And I like green tea. So I don't know if you'll really like that so much. I've had a Poke Bowl before. Is that the same thing? No, that's different than what I'm talking about. So, a Poke Bowl is like the sashimi raw fish, but it's influenced by Hawaiian, you know, Hawaiian cooking. Not really cooking because most of it's raw, I guess. But a lot of Japanese people live in Hawaii, so I think they've kind of like Hawaiian food and Japanese food kind of have merged over there, and then it came over to the U.S. And so the poke that we have here is kind of Japanese-ish. I heard about that. I found it on Uncle Roger. Ooh. The store I go to has fresh ones, but I'm so ignorant to it. I don't know what to buy. Okay, you might want to see if they have mochi. So a lot of times, the basic dessert or the snack is like a pounded rice cake. So it's sticky rice that is cooked, and then it's kneaded so that it becomes like kind of gooey. Then they wrap it around like a sweet or like red bean paste. Some of them are. You probably don't have this one. This is Daifuku Ichigo, which is like a strawberry wrapped in mochi. Actually, another thing that's wrapped in mochi that you might be able to find is ice cream. So they, in the frozen section, you can check it out. They probably will have ice cream with a thin layer of mochi around it. But I think the ones that are made recently like modern times, a lot of those are made out of like cornstarch instead of actual mochi. I'm scared I'll eat them wrong. Oh, well, there's no wrong way to eat them, I guess. Especially like these are like simple snacks, huh? Maybe next time I'll go, I'll send you some pictures of what I find if that's okay. Yeah. That way I can recommend a lot more easily. I don't know if your selection is the same as where I am, because there might be more Japanese people here, and then there's more demand, for products. I've heard of mochi, but have never tried it. Oh, be sure to give it a try. It's pretty good. And then, I mean, usually they use red bean paste as a filling. And when I had it as a kid, I thought it was really good. But apparently, a lot of stuff they put red bean paste in, so I'm kind of red bean pasted out. So like now I'm looking for other flavors. Yeah, but if there's a fruit that has seeds and I'm not supposed to eat the seeds, oh, okay. Well, I guess so. I think in Asian cooking, probably generally it's going to be like seafood and fish that you might want to be careful of, because I heard one story where there's a guy who went to a Chinese restaurant and they refused to serve him because they were afraid that he was going to choke on the bones, because he's not Chinese or Asian, so he might not know. Because some fish actually do have a lot of bones, and some people don't know how to eat them. Guess I should make a holster or something. Let's see. Have you ever tried boba tea? Yeah, I've tried boba tea. So basically it's like, tea with milk in it, and sweetened. And then they have the boba balls inside. It's kind of like, I forget what they're made of, but it's kind of like tapioca. Maybe it might be made of tapioca. A little chewy. And they give you like a big straw so that you can drink up the boba and then chew them from there. Because obviously they're too big to drink with a small straw, so they give you a larger one. It's pretty good, but I am not like super big on putting milk in my tea for some reason. Like when I first tried it, I just feel like this is obviously just me, because a lot of people put milk in their tea, but I just feel like one is diluting the other. I like having like milk by itself or tea by itself. Except if it's in ice cream form. Because I do like green tea ice cream, which is like it kind of tastes different. Lol, I don't blame them, to be honest, because of lawsuits. I totally get it though. We have southern dishes that are supposed to be eaten in a certain way. I rarely put milk in my tea. Sometimes I'll put it on chai tea, but it's rare. Chai tea, doesn't chai already have milk in it? Or is it? I don't know. I don't drink chai much. I just get the tea bags, so I have to add the milk myself. Oh, okay, I see. Once every year or two, I go through a tea phase where I try a bunch of teas for a few months. Sounds good. There's I forget. There's like a tea. I forget the name. There's a tea house in Hollywood where you can try all kinds of teas. They have like a big wall of cans, and then you can order whichever one you want. Probably kind of expensive for what it is. They also have like lunch too, but they have their lunches like those Victorian style meals, like little sandwiches that don't fill you up very much. Maybe it was chado. That might be the name of it. Tea culture is so cool, man. That's probably why the British are obsessed. I had no idea that there were white teas, red teas, green teas, black teas, all the different steps in preparation, etc. I think it's fascinating, but it's way over my head. And depends on what country the tea tradition is from. Obviously, China and Japan have a really long tea history. But tea, generally, like colloquially, when we say tea, we mean green tea or the tea that comes from that same plant because it has certain properties in it that are associated with tea. I forget what it's called. But there's another type of tea that we don't refer to as much, which is herbal tea. And we don't call it herbal tea, you just call it a different... Oh, where'd the sound go? Oh. We just call it the name of the herb, right? So people don't really realize the distinction between green tea and herbal tea. But like herbal teas would be like mint tea, chamomile, what else is there? I think hibiscus tea. And then the green tea, they have all kinds of ways of cooking the tea and roasting it to make it taste a certain way. In Japan, they grind it up, I think, after they roast it, and then it becomes a lot more potent when you drink it as a powder instead of steeping it. I'm gonna duplicate this one. I don't know what I was watching. It may have been Chinese, Japanese, I don't know. So, did you see them whisking the tea in the video? And They have generally, if they're doing it in a traditional tea house, they'll be, Japanese style tatami mats with sliding doors and all that. And then Chinese tea ceremonies or tea events, they'll have like a little wooden table where they pour and then the tea will like overflow and go into another chamber down below. And then they like to use red, kind of like terracotta-ish, but not like darker color than that, red pots. Or black or gray. Yeah, I don't remember, but they were explaining all sorts of nuance that I didn't know existed. Yeah, and then some of that stuff probably is a little too nuanced, enough to drive you crazy. Like, I didn't know about warming the cup with warm water before pouring tea into the cup. I think they do that in Japanese tea ceremony. I'm not sure about Chinese. Some of that, like the tea ceremony in Japan, is also partly a meditation exercise. So it's not. It's like you're kind of doing these steps to get into the mood of the ceremony, and you are supposed to slow down so you enjoy the tea more. And it's like also an exercise in discipline, you know. The funny thing about the jeans, like cowboy jeans, is that the jean style was made popularized, I think, by the clothing of miners, and that happened after the cowboy Wild West era. So the actual original cowboys didn't wear denim jeans, and they were also baggy. But I kind of like the look, so I think I'll make one of them wear something similar. I wonder when the term cowboy was coined. Not sure. But it's a pretty simple term, huh? Hey, Acid Rain, how are you? Know what an owl's favorite TV show is? No, actually. Not sure. I'm trying to think of a pun, but I can't think of anything. Oh, Doctor Who! Yeah. I think that is pretty much what that would be. Hoot hoot. There's, I think, a way to get more emote slots, right? I need to figure out how to get more. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna test some of these models. So I'm gonna copy this one and then copy this guy. Maybe this one. Or I like his hat. Sorry I'm so late. I was listening on Bronson's phone, but had to use my phone to play the baby's bath time playlist. Oh, no problem. Glad you could make it. I probably will be ending the stream after I test these, though. I'm always happy to have both of you stop by. Oop. No, yeah, I know. It's sad. If I had my VTuber avatar, I'd be crying. I haven't talked to you in weeks. Where did your VTuber go? So I'm not home at the moment, and I don't have a second screen. So I just decided to use this one, the PNG tuber, because I couldn't really monitor my other one accurately. This one's activated by sound, so when I speak, it just shakes. That's weird. I made it so that you can't see it in the render, but when I render, it's still showing up. I think I'll just delete him. Delete. Music. Oh, music. A vacation? Not yet. Though I might be going on a vacation next month. He's all mushy. I don't know why when I do automatic weights it doesn't really work. I'd kill for a vacation. Uh-oh, that's not good. I think you need some professional help. How did it get like that? It's all flat. Maybe it's getting confused with these little things here. If you went on a vacation, what would your ideal vacation spot be? Ooh, Fiji. That's cool. I have never been to Fiji. Imagine it's similar to Hawaii, but I don't know. That's tough. I love a good tropical beach vacation, but I also have been itching to go to an old city and explore for some reason. I also like mountains and waterfalls. Okay. Me neither, but I'd like to go. Fiji would be nice. Bronson, I don't know what Fiji was before he met me. Bronson didn't know what Fiji was before he met me. I mixed that all up. Yeah, because Connor knows all the cool spots. Look at that face. Mark. Mark. I think I'll just have to figure this out later, and then I will see if I can. I'll just test it like this, just viewing it here. Oh, where'd the light go? I'd like to go to Hungary one day and see where my great-grandpa grew up. Ooh, cool. I think if I were to go to Europe, it would probably be Eastern Europe. The other side's a little too pricey. That's weird. Why is it stuck like that? I don't understand this stuff half the time. Oh, I just saved when I didn't want to save. Where would you go on vacation, Owl? Well, let's see. I think I would like to go to a lot of different places, but I think the most convenient one and most interesting for me is Japan, you know? That's like a common answer nowadays. I really wanted to go to different places in China, but I think it's really not the best place now due to the political climate, because there are a lot of interesting places to go see. Like there's a place called Jiuzhaigou in China where they have a really like colorful lake. It has like natural spring formations. Let me open up a window here. Let me. Oh, sorry. I was muted. Wonder how long that was. So I would probably go to. I don't know how long I was muted for, but I would probably go to Japan since it's very convenient and a lot of interesting things there. But here I was mentioning that I could go also to Jiuzhaigou, which is a place in, I believe, western China. It's a natural forming lake. The color of the lake is very blue due to the certain chemicals that are in the water straight from the ground. That like the chemicals seep up into the water. Um, uh, Bronson says, I don't know where in Japan I'd go. Osaka, Tokyo? I don't know. Well, there are a lot of interesting places to go see. And yeah, any of those places are good. Osaka, Tokyo. Um, and it's so different from the US. I think just going there, just anywhere, would be pretty cool. But I think Japan's a good place because it's very developed. So you don't have to worry about like amenities and how to find food or whatever. Like, you know, if you're if you're going to more of a third world country, it can be hard to know like what to eat or how not to get like food poisoning. You know, if you're a foreigner, like some places people like over here in the U.S. we're used to drinking the tap water. It's already purified, but other places you have to be careful to know like how to get around safely, eat or drink properly. Yeah, you lost my audio, but the place is beautiful. Wow, that's pretty. Muti patootie. It started when you opened the wiki, the window. Oh, I must have accidentally pressed something. I want to taste it. Yeah, I'm scared to go to other countries, man, because all I know is American culture. I'm scared I'd do something wrong. Yeah, it depends on what country you're going to. I think generally a lot of Asian countries, you don't have to worry too much. Mainly like in Asian, like Southeast Asia, you have to worry about to know like hygiene, like not hygiene, but like know how to eat properly. And so like in South America, I think is the same kind of thing. Like I heard there's some LDS missionaries who went over. They were sent to like Peru or something, and then they got sick because they didn't know how to properly like the locals they've been eating certain foods for generations, right? So they're used to the food. But like if you're coming from the US, you can get sick on the same food that they eat. I think even like in Mexico City, you can get sick too. But in places like I think Japan, Korea, Singapore, let me see, Taiwan. Generally, I think all those countries are pretty developed, so you don't have to worry about those kind of things. There's a YouTube travel vlog for everything. Yeah, nowadays. I think a long time ago there was a channel, I think the Japan show. He was like the first YouTuber who did videos on Japan, but now everybody's doing it. Like I heard in places in Japan it's not okay to walk while you eat. Yes, though Japan is generally pretty friendly. Like even if you make some mistakes, if you look like a foreigner, they'll probably be forgiven, because they're like, okay, well, he's not from here, so they brush it off. I think you'll probably get a lot more pushback if you look Japanese and you're doing something weird like that. So you don't have to worry about it too much. There's kind of been recently a traveler, like a tourism fatigue in Japan. So there is an issue with that. But generally, you don't have to worry too much about discrimination in Japan. I think Korea or China might be a little bit worse. Maybe China. But yeah, China's a whole other thing. You'd have to learn a lot more before you go there, I think. And then even going to China, you have to get a visa. A lot of countries, you can just travel there if you're from the United States, and maybe for like a month or 2 months. If you go to a place like China or Vietnam, you have to apply first and go to the embassy, get an invitation. Oh, he's American. Ignore him. Yeah, exactly. I don't blame them. I'm sure that there is so much tourism here. Fatigue is a great word for it. Acid Rain says, I want to go to Thailand, Japan, Turkey, Croatia, Fiji, Hungary, Spain, France, and certain places in Canada. Wow, you got a long list there. It's good. Let me. Oh, look, here's the names of Jojago in different scripts. Let me show you a few more pictures of it. I don't know if this one is real, like, because it's so vibrant, but it's supposed to be really colorful. Look at that one. Yeah, so Thailand's a big tourist destination also. And Turkey, well, Turkey's not as much, I guess. I've been to Turkey before. And if you go to Turkey, there's a lot more you have to worry about as far as like cultural friction, I think. And kind of a little bit of a disdain for tourists in Turkey, I think, than you would in a lot of Asian countries. Spain and France. I hear that Spain and France have an issue with like a lot of scammers and pickpockets in tourist locations. I think Spain was known for pickpockets. I don't know about France, but they have like a bunch of scammers in the place, like really touristy locations. Oh, I'm thinking of Italy too. So like at the Colosseum or the Eiffel Tower. And then you have, like, the ambiance is a lot different now than before. The demographics have changed over the years. 10 years ago, I didn't hear about people talking about going to Japan as much as they do now. Now everyone I know wants to go there. And I think I first started watching videos maybe about 20 years ago. That was, yeah, I saw like the first videos about it. I guess it was starting to get popular, and then now it's like super, super popular. Wow, that's unreal. God was like, I'm make this water extra pretty. Acid Rain says, I'm not well traveled. I've been up the East Coast as far as Niagara Falls and down as far as Scientology, Florida. Coconut Creek area. I've been out west as far as Vegas once. Cool. And yeah, I mainly have also stuck around like the west side. So I've been to like South Dakota, Las Vegas, Utah, Texas. Yeah. I went to the East Coast when I was a kid, but I don't really remember it. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I actually have to go right now, so I'll be stopping stream right about now. I probably won't be reading. I'll just be logging out. But if you guys have any questions about traveling abroad, you can let me know because I have been to a few different countries, so I can give you some tips if you go to like a similar region of the world that I've been to. Other than that, thank you. Good night, Owl. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night. See you, mate. I'll hit you up for travel tips. Travel tips. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Thank you. Good night. Have a nice rest of your night.